no victory to you here.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
Here, brothers. A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemeroth.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos. If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words. Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Ancient ruins. A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual. Ancient marks of the ruinous palace. Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the war.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
The arch-enemy had penetrated deep into these caverns.
Back to the war.
These ruins are vast. What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Terramine cannot shield them from my rays. You know nothing of Brotherhood.
Lieutenant.
More cheap tricks. For Ultramar!
Kill everyone before the righteous like blades of grass.
Let us get to work. Your treachery ends now. Warhammer Prime. Dominating now. Resupplying. Now you shall know fear! End this desecration! Heretic sorcerer! Your worthless life is empty. There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Loading up. Pathetic sorcery. A boy. Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom. Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damned quest for knowledge.
Deploying shock grenade.
How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
Shadows emerge.
Heretics hope to surround us.
They hope. Their champion lies defeated. Back to the walking. Changing magazine. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Elevator's almost here.
With enemy reinforcements and auspex.
Prepare a fitting welcome.
Auspex is clear.
Get on. They will not get past this. Brace for what is to come.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spilled forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool Gilman believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk. grow bolder by the moment.
Titan, do not engage them.
Artifact united in the fastest of time and space. This is all by his design, the changer of the ways. Hurry to it, brother. We have waited so long to taste its power once more.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abomination.
Think so little of sacrifice, of myself, of the great defeat. We are all proof of a power greater than mankind. A true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
More minions!
All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
No victory for you here.
Preserved for study. The Martian priesthood goes too far.
Grabbing equipment. Terminator, penetrate his armor! Your worthless life is dead. My thanks for the assistance. I've slain a toad.
of the Xenos dead like vultures.
All of the Martian cult's sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have built the same shield as the 1,000 suns. They call us witch, heretic, for daring to wield the same power as your god. To sacrifice thousands, to share his touch of the wall from the altar of his the first time understand his blade on his there is not for the last, Titus.
All this corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes, come, brother. I wait for you.
A fine gift from the Forge. Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
The Templars are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it. Reloading!
Cogitation looks accurate. The undoings have been thrice applied.
It is Luz. Blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Luz!
Ah, Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tumble. For a moment, it seems you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. With this brute power. My God will make short work of you. The final vestige of protection. Machine whisperer has. I will flay your sanity with visions of eternal agony.
All power and blind rage.
We will not be bested by this clumsy relic.
They have me down. for you, wretched thing!
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me? Damn it.
How could that fool lose not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in!
Force is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Cadians!
They are broken.
It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
9 years. 9 years. 9 years.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal.
Please understand in my
Correct
eyes.
signature.
The sowing season
Not
has
far
not
from
begun.
here.
Can you trust
It's
us?
still cold.
I believe so.
Oh, the
Mark it
seas
on
are
all
so
specs.
bright.
Yes, brother.
Cold hand. Cold hand. How can I be myself if I don't know who I am? I am me. I am me. I am just.
Cut down those heretics! Yes, my lord. We are unbroken.
You honor your homeland's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, Lord. We will fight to the end.
9 years of madness. Madness. This is the last thing I will see. And they cut out my tongue.
Back to the war with you.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice.
Blues was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors. But instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
A foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
How does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage.
Then we must hurry.
Brothers!
Titus!
Their champion lies defeated.
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage, honor.
Brothers, be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 2...
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graya. If we can destroy that,
Where is it?
we do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
This will serve me well.
Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we have lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! Ready! this bridge!
What is that thing? Look out!
Hell train! Spread out! Buildable action! But you will burn like your treacherous brethren on Nemengarth!
Special tactics ready. Punch a hole in that terminal!
Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy!
Stabilizing lightning.
Dominating them!
That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered Exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by Orient appeal.
It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall. Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother.
Second company! Make ready!
A fine gift from the fort.
Tell your squad to hold off on using grenades until my signal.
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen. Along with the standard.
I dare not picture the company banners soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
And we must move quickly.
Where is your false god's power now?
Target the witch!
Heretic sorcerer.
Your treachery ends now.
Priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
Brothers! The standard! It lies crumpled in the dark like a rag.
Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight! Brothers, assemble around the standard! Victory or death!
Yes, victory or death!
The good company!
message. Briefly.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lu said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
The Aurora device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, lord. All forces, fire at will! On that abomination!
Yes, my lord. Captain, form a defensive line here.
Company! Defensive line!
Heretitus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
That could kill you.
We're out of options. Brother! I'll live.
How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind?
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain. Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran?
We have, brother. Moving to Point Alpha now. Talassa en route to Point Beta.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers. Brothers!
Titus! The heretics are seething from the blow you just dealt them.
They will be dealt 3 more before the night is through.
back to the war.
That colossal demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
The Aurora device opens a rift to the immaterial. A gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Through this door, brothers.
Go!
Punished. Heretics! Cast them into the abyss!
Do not spare them your wrath. Munitions secured.
See how it writhes in agony.
Two left. Talassa, report.
This is Straben. It is done.
May the Emperor bless you, Straben.
I am but a lightning rod for his will.
You may rejoin the main effort.
Drive the blade in deep, brother. Talassa out.
Terminators.
We have destroyed the bridge.
Watch their fire! They have the advantage.
That is Sergeant Ventian's assault one.
Their close quarter skills are truly without match. I have a route. Marking it now.
This plan of yours may actually work, Gatsby.
An idea is worthless without those that execute it.
I think my hearing is damaged. That sounded like humility.
Punch a hole in that cover! One moment, brother. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Helgi! Ah! It has company! Wretched heretics!
Recovering. Changing magazine. Melter bomb deployed. Grabbing equipment. Deploy front. dreadnought.
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the obelisk controls. Throne looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
Demon is further weakened.
Meridian, how is Decimus?
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
It is indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Meridian out.
One more.
Do you hear that?
Where are the traitors?
They are everywhere.
Honored brother, join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter.
Onward.
Vile sons of madness. Is he here?
He is not.
Then my hatred must be directed at his minions.
The champion lies beaten. Resupply. War Gear Prime.
God's abomination is gone. Leader of the Emperor, I cast you down.
Holy terror.
This one's mine, brother. Where is Lord Kalka?
It was a trap.
Perhaps.
Is this the Immaterium?
If it is, we must move quickly.
To where?
We must find Kalgar.
The Changeless will is inescapable. Even now we walk upon ancient paths, laid out for us before the first mortal drew breath. Come to me, brothers. You may fulfill your final duties.
Lord Kalgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century, Brother Titus.
Coward! Cease cowering behind illusions!
Make a bulwark of your hatred, brothers.
I smell fear.
And I shall gut you like a gross. Using frag grenade. Brothers! You lie! You are no match for their heretic! And so you deceive!
Titus, what happened?
This fool tried and failed to contain. The Demon Lord!
You
point! Anything else is just wasting ammunition! Munitions secured. Surrounded! Kill as many as you can, brothers!
They are mere imitations.
More trickery! Guard yourselves!
Imura is weak.
That last fight will leave him reeling.
Stay together. We must find a way out.
Look! What is that?
He has eyes everywhere.
Lord Calgar!
Will be another illusion.
We'll find out.
Heretics! Lord Calgar!
My words to you on Talasar. Speak them.
My lord!
Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable.
See how his domain weakens as he does.
There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
I see him, inside the stream.
He prepares for another attack.
It is the artifacts. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste, brothers.
Reload! My armor is bruised.
Those Martian fools!
Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!